we get the camera dirty. And the exercise is a very important one for studying what we do. So, we're getting into crossed feet and just walking 3 tracks. My right foot is in line with her right foot. I'm trying to step in front of her right foot. To get out, when I go with my right foot, I step together, and we're back in line. Then we played a game, walking first on one side, and crossing over to the other side. And notice that when I cross over, I change the direction of walking quite a bit. So she takes a back crossing step in response to my movement. Stay right there. And remember, only one of us can be walking contralaterally, naturally. And it probably better be our partner. So that when I walk over, I'm making this movement that looks like serving hors d'oeuvres. That I serve hors d'oeuvres and I go to that side. And I serve hors d'oeuvres and I go to that side. That you see this in my body as I cross from one side to the other. And it's that movement that invites her. It's that movement that invites her to take that back crossing step. It's this movement, hors d'oeuvres. You see it better on this side. Because you see my left hand go forward like I'm serving in hors d'oeuvres. You don't see it so much on the right side. So you see this. Remember, that movement happens to place the feet, and then we just walk onto the feet. So that movement, developing that deep contralateral in her body, is done on the axis. She's on her axis, and then we transfer. Okay? Then we notice that since it's the leg that's on the inside that does the crossing over, and since even now the other leg is now the inside leg, track is already established, that the moment I cross over, I can cross back. Or I can cross over, cross back, cross over. And I'm not using any new ideas here. It's just the stuff that comes from the exercise already. Or I can cross over, cross back, cross over, cross back. And we have the third way of walking across feet, which we call back ochos. And then I suggested a way to practice back ochos then is get into back ochos with a step together like I did. Get out of ochos and walk there. Because that possibility, that gives you more possibilities for the next thing you would do than any other exit that I know of. It's not the only exit we use, but that's a good one. And then finally, we worked on one last exit. Where I lead her to cross. And remember that in leading her to cross, what I do is instead of her being contralateral, 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 I lead her to be homolateral, and that's the place for her foot. It's the natural place for her to put her foot. So, practice it, wrap those ideas together. Let's take a little break.